Actually, my first awareness of the food bank was through my predecessor, Gerard Kennedy, who I knew in university, actually, to be honest. And so I remember going to the old Prince of Wales Armory, which was where the food bank kind of had its first base, probably in 84, 85. There still are a lot of volunteers, but volunteers did the bookkeeping, volunteers. Our total budget for a whole year with 7 staff was about $330,000. So it was pretty basic. It was, we had a small food budget of about $50,000 a year. It was very, very grassroots at that time. So we did have younger people who would come who were drawn by the social issues that were reflected there. But I do think it's important that continuing opportunities and learning, and I know this food bank more than any others that I know, has always made that education, public education, important. Well, first of all, I hired Marjorie. So probably the longest serving hire I ever had. So I thought it was a good idea then, and I still think it was a good idea. Just in terms of where we're standing here right today, there was a Safeway store here, which is why we're here. We paid $10 a month for rent for that store, and I always thought that was an amazing thing for a corporation to support, and I think even now, Canada Safeway should get some credit for it because they did amazing stuff. It was that kind of thing that really, really made it worthwhile. But in hindsight, it was as a relatively young person, really getting his eyes opened to the social inequities and some of the social injustices that are really, and they haven't gone away, they've become stronger. So that, for me, it was formative. It was an opportunity to do something of which I will always be proud and never, never, ever regret. I think it's the people, the core, the values, and I think that the food bank has built, if not the strongest, one of the strongest brands in the city throughout its time, all along, and that's the people, not the building.